This is Chilling.
Everyone has dreams and goals. The only difference is when you cannot pursue those goals to the fullest due to the lack of a conducive environment, then you, my friend, a planet is not the safest place for you. Today we are going to sit down with a young beauty queen who has been obsessed with eco-sustainability ever since she could talk. Who am I talking about? I'm talking about the 14-year-old beauty pageant who has been Little Miss Heritage, and now she is Ambassador of United World 2025. Miss FAVOUR Murungi will be joining us on Chilling. Welcome to the best of the good life. More than ever, my name is Drago. What an excitement to have such young talents on the show. Please stay tuned. Don't move an inch, because I understand she's already in the building and waiting for me right over there. Please enjoy the show. Wow, just like the queen she is.
Yes, she is.
Paulson, isn't she just magical? I mean, she's such an incredible child.
Yes, she is.
How has it been like working with her and the whole experience?
Oh, my experience working with FAVOUR has been amazing. I think it's now close to 4 years.
Oh, wow.
4 to 5 years.
Wow, so if she's 14, that means at the age of 10.
Yes, at the age of 10.
So she was in your mentorship, she was
Yes.
in your hands, and she looks at you so highly, more like an industrial god to her. How does it make you feel, like knowing that she regards you in that highest stature?
Okay, it makes me feel good. Reason being, I feel like there's a great effort that we are really doing with the little children, and connecting and getting to speak almost the same language and learning all these skills together has always made it much more possible with them.
Okay,
Yes.
so your specialty is in what exactly? Because I happen to also read your CV. It's quite a big one. It's quite a big one. I feel like we should have made an entire show just about you.
Okay.
I mean, what did you just say?
This is about
Oh,
you.
she doesn't want
Yes.
anyone to steal her light.
All right.
No, I want to find out, like, how does it feel like to... First of all, FAVOUR, tell me, what do you feel about Mr. Penson, and what have you got to tell him?
He's the best man I've ever had, by the way. Shout out to that.
That's
I don't
amazing.
think anyone out there can do a good job.
Is he always harsh on you sometimes?
No. By the way, he's fun. That's what I love about him. My mom's the harsh mentor, so he's the fun one. He brings Christmas vibes.
Ooh.
Tell them Merry
Christmas
Christmas.
vibes. Merry Christmas, everyone.
And what is it about you and Merry Christmas vibes? Like, everyone you find, you tell them Merry Christmas.
Actually, the Christmas vibes comes from a time when I used to be in a lot of Christmas plays. So it became like a role. You find that from the start of the year, everyone at school is calling you or mentioning Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas. So it's been about 10 years of saying Merry Christmas throughout the year. So I deserve to be Father Christmas this year.
And speaking of which, Christmas is coming in thick and fast.
Oh, yes.
What are some of your Christmas wishes?
Wow. I wish I want to open up gifts this time round.
Okay.
I have a number of souvenirs. So
Yeah.
this Christmas, in a special way, I'll open up the souvenirs that I have for the entire year.
What about you, FAVOUR? What's on your Christmas wish?
I want to go to Malaysia. Someone
You and traveling, and we have to make sure our food is there, right?
Yes.
You love to travel a lot.
Not traveling. It's tasting different cuisines.
Oh my God.
Oh, this is a foodie here. Will she even manage to be a beauty pageant? I mean, with all the eating, you have to maintain the body, girl.
Yes, I eat healthy too. Did you see me taking watermelon juice?
Oh,
that's
that was
amazing.
healthy. That was healthy. I mean, how does it feel, Paulson, the future with this one? Because this one is a special one.
Yes.
She's a special one, and I must be sure she always stands out from the pack. I mean, what's the future with her? Do you see yourself working with her for quite some time?
Oh yes, I see myself working with her because she has revolved in different stages of the industry. When you take her into modeling, she's really good at the runway. When you take her into roles of being an ambassador, that we've achieved, and we are yet to build onto her project, which is going to be running throughout. Then when we go into bits of talent, she has lots of talents as well. So I feel like we have lots of ways in which we're going to be revolving with all the different abilities she has.
Okay, so I think I'm one of the luckiest one to have a masterclass by you, Mr. Ponson. I'm going to join her. Let's try to do some catwalk here. I'm assuming this is our runway. So I mean, okay. So how do they do it? Like this?
No, that's
Okay, now
Okay, so men
to the runway for the men.
For
it's just,
misters.
stand with your feet facing forward.
Okay.
Upright posture.
Okay.
Chest out. And then face forward. Then
Okay.
for her, she will do the pageant bit of it where she'll stand in her T pose.
Yeah.
With her hands on her waist.
Yeah.
And the smile on.
Let's
you're
do
free to
this.
Smile or not.
Yeah. Let's do this. Let's do this for camera. Let's do the
Alright.
best and most remembered walk anyone can ever take. Okay, on the count of 3.
All right, I'll count for you. 3 and 2 and 1. Let's go. And that's it. Keep your eyes forward. Keep your eyes forward. Yes, take your pose.
And this 14-year-old ambassador of the United World 2025 has a third talent, and that's being gorgeous.
I am favourmurungi, a voice that shines, proudly representing a nation rich with culture.
Her ultimate passion in life is nature preservation, which she discovered at the age of 10. A fan of dancing and singing, Favour Murungi is ready to answer her country's call.
And welcome back to Chilling. Now, I would love to begin the show with a very special quote because the lady I have on the show embodies all that. I want to remind you to always be that creature or that individual that God created. How? By always finding a way of mastering yourself. Just in case you're displayed in public, you become the best version of yourself. Now today we are delighted to sit with another 14-year-old super queen. She's so exciting. Now if you loved Joe's interview, you're going to love this one twice. This young lady has been at the forefront of what we call the eco culture preservation and promotion. You know, and she also implores all other young ladies to carry on the same mentor. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, we have the beautiful Favour.
Thank you so much.
Man, that introduction was everything.
The work was okay, but when it reached to the posing,
Yeah.
as a model, and basically what I've seen the male models do,
Yeah.
it's usually one straight thing. So
Come on, I had to put some sugar. I had to put some sugar coating on it. I had to show off. That's how I like to always steal the show. And you dared no one to steal your shine today. Favour, I'm so delighted to sit with you.
thank you.
I mean, your talk is everything. I'm going to be, you know, extracting this conversation from a very young, celebrated brand who has been actually uplifting our flag way beyond this world. And I'm so excited to have a sit down. Paulson is a good mentor, isn't he?
He is.
I mean, genuinely, because now he's not listening. Because he's so far away. Tell me, how is he like working with him?
I call him Uncle Paulson. We have so many nicknames, like personally.
Yeah.
But he's a fun mentor.
Yeah.
I will not say that I have a session with him and I get bored. Those are lies. And there is no session that I don't pick what we are basically learning.
Yeah.
As he said, I'm usually attentive, and I usually love it when someone is funny. You know, it brings the vibes and it makes me, you know, listen into what they're saying.
You guys make such a perfect combination. Like, even the way how he teaches you, the way how he mentors you, it's so fun to watch. But he dubs himself as Mr. Merry Christmas.
Mr. Merry Christmas. I also call him Uncle Tesla. He loves Tesla so much. And then I also call him Uncle Mihogo. There's a lot.
Yeah. Speaking of Christmas, this Christmas tree is evoking that spirit of Christmas. And your resolution is to go to Malaysia?
I want to go to Malaysia, yeah. I love testing different cuisines.
Yeah, you mentioned that earlier. I mean, how was it like? Tell me about Ambassador of United World. Raising the Ugandan flag to such a big platform must have been so overwhelming for you. Tell me how it was. And man, girl, that dress was everything. That dress was everything. It must have been a showstopper. Everyone
Not
was
really. The national costume.
mesmerized. Yes.
Oh yeah, that one was a showstopper.
Okay. How was it like in Dubai?
I really enjoyed it in Dubai.
Yeah.
The children, the contestants of all ages, they were so prepared from different countries and they were punctual.
Yeah.
Like, time was everything for them. And us as Team Uganda, obviously, time is not our thing.
Yeah.
But we found ourselves having to adjust to that. And also how they were we had language barrier. I did speak about that, I think.
That was a very huge problem.
Language
right?
barrier, but I still found a way on how to communicate with them. They were so friendly, honestly. And I shouted to all of them. I love the contestants of this year. They are also friendly. I met one of my friends from Mongolia. She doesn't speak English, but she can type it though. So it was wonderful.
So this is one of the trophies you won, right? And there were so many ambassadors that were rewarded. So for you, you were specifically rewarded as Ambassador of United World. What does that even mean?
There are categories, three categories: ambassadors, models, and talents. So I went into the ambassador category, and when I reached there, I got to find out, like, on the grand finale, that I was the only ambassador, because I still thought that I still had competition. So I was scared. That's how God did it for me, and I became ambassador of United World.
All right, seated on the pedestal, no one there to shake you. Eh? I love that emotion. And also there's another reward you got. Was it for the best dress?
Best national costume.
Best national costume, that we just talked about. Wow, amazing. I mean, as a 14-year-old, because later on we're going to talk about the ecosystem itself and how you came to grasp such knowledge and why you're interested in that. What was your plan like selling Uganda to the world platform? What were you telling them? Come and visit Uganda, Start from there. Like, why would somebody come to Uganda?
Actually, my social project video started like, I see the beauty of nature in every mountain, river, and forest. Yes.
I've seen that video. First, tell me, how was the process like making that video?
Oh my God.
Your mom told me it was the easiest thing.
It was the hardest. She's a liar. Oh Lord, it was the hardest thing every time I remember it.
I see the beauty of nature in every mountain, river, and forest. And that's my calling to protect our planet for generations to come. I am favourmurungi, a voice that shines, proudly representing a nation rich with culture, heritage, and breathtaking natural wonders, Uganda. But today, this beauty is under threat. Deforestation, poor waste disposal, and the destruction of wetlands are leading to devastating floods, droughts, and the loss of biodiversity. As a heritage queen and ambassador of tomorrow, I believe we can all make a difference.
According to me, for 3 days, shooting.
Wow. Hiking mountains.
And then guess what?
Guess what?
After we look at the project video, that it wasn't that one. And it was not it. Uncle Paulson said, no.
It's lacking. What was lacking?
Leave lacking alone, like everything, no. I just wanted.
What? You wanted to die. And you had to redo it again.
Yes.
For another what? 3
And
days?
then we went to Mashada in, is it Mitiana? I don't know where exactly it is. Mashada, it's a nice place.
Yeah.
With Mr. Popper, my videographer. And then we did it this time with me speaking, because last time we were showing just the the ecosystem and stuff like that, the mountains, the rivers, and the forests. This time I did the speaking. I changed outfits each and every single second
Girl.
for a full day without eating.
It
And yet they were
must
making
be
jokes and
tiring. It must be tiring. Like
Yeah.
for you, like adventuring that place, like getting your foot on that ground and seeing how beautiful Western Uganda is. Personally, this changed your life, right?
It
And your
did.
perception.
It did. I'm not a tourist personally.
Yeah.
But when I went there and I visited the place,
Yeah.
it attracted me. You see these things where you go to different countries, everyone is like, oh my God, let's go, for example, in Dubai, the Burj Khalifa and stuff like that. And you're like, why would I go? Honestly,
Wait,
I
don't
didn't
tell
go
me you
to-
were not excited to see Burj Khalifa and those
I even
other
never
center-
went. My mom went.
You didn't have time, did you?
Yeah, I
she
was
left-
worried.
she left you locked in
yes,
the room?
yes, I was worried about my interview. And she was like, for you, it's okay, let me go.
Yeah.
And she showed me and I was like, now what's exciting?
Yeah.
Honestly, it's a nice place, but it didn't intrigue me. But when I went to Western Uganda
Yeah.
and I saw that beauty, me drinking from a transparent lake.
That must have been
Oh
breathtaking,
my
right?
God. I was like,
You took pictures, right? Oh, wow.
it was
And then tell me, Favor, just last year you were crowned again Miss Little Heritage.
Little Miss Heritage.
So
yeah.
this also has a depiction to do with still the ecosystem and
Yes.
nature, right?
From Little Miss Heritage, that is how I got the idea to choose the I Love My Planet theme. Because as ambassadors, they give us 3 themes to choose. There was education, there was planet, and also, I've forgotten the third one. It was culture, yeah, culture. So I was thinking of doing culture, but I remember doing culture in LMU, Little Miss Uganda, and I was like, I want to go for something different. And I wanted to challenge myself. Since exactly I'm not a tourist, maybe it might even give me the more, like, you know, when you have a negative perspective onto something and then you find out the good out of it, you can actually bring it out more than when you're attracted to it already. So that's how I picked up the idea of the I Love My Planet theme. And I went to Dubai and I presented it and I nailed it.
Well, right in the building we have the beautiful Ambassador of United World 2024. She's going to tell us everything to do with what that coveted title means on her sash. But yeah, she has always had this, I call it charm, you know, for wanting to sell Uganda on a bigger platform by displaying our tourist attraction places, by telling the Ugandan story in a very fun way. At just the age of 14, she is so fascinated with the ecosystem. She loves her country, she loves her upbringing and her background. You know, so we're going to take a break and be right back with Favor. She's not going anywhere. She's just here enjoying her interview and sipping on her watermelon. Man, the girl loves her watermelon juice. Don't go anywhere. Stay with us. This is Chilling.
In a nation hungry for truth, a world where every story matters, there exists a beacon of trust and reliability. For decades, they've been our voice and our window to the world, holding the mirror of our history. With 4 TV stations and 11 radio channels spanning 27 languages, they stand as guardians of information, defenders of truth. With Mascari Heritage Advantage, they uphold every citizen's right to reliable and free information. Their archive stories shaped our past and illuminate our present. Yet now, as new challenges arise and the world evolves, their mission faces its greatest test yet. Be part of our journey and let's navigate the unknown, uncover the untold, and safeguard our future together. Tune into your public broadcaster, for it is the intersection of trust and truth. Because to UBC, your story, every story, and every voice matters. UBC, inspiring Uganda.
Good evening and welcome back to Chilling. Today we decided to sit down with a 14-year-old genius. I like to call her a prodigy because she really has a bright future ahead of her. She has this title that she's really walking around with. She's called Ambassador of United World 2024, which she won in Dubai some time back. Now, Favour, tell me, as the Queen, what do you have to tell other young girls who are younger than you, maybe 12 years or 14 years? What message do you have for them? You, as you're seated on your crown right here, as beautiful as you look. Do you have any message for them?
It's not too early to start right now. To start to aspire yourself and not to let social media dictate your life. Also, when you're coming to the world of pageantry, get ready to lose your sleep and also to think out of the box.
Tell me, you come from such a strong background, which is Christian vested. How is it like growing up in such a manner? Has it changed the way how you live your life, how you compose yourself, how you carry yourself?
It has benefited a lot, even during the trainings, even in my speech. Growing up as a born-again Christian has really shaped me personally, spiritually, even mentally. It has shaped me, and I thank God that He is the author of this story and also the finisher of it.
I love it that you attribute everything to God.
You will not get tired of hearing it.
Your mother and father have not forced you into this aspect, right?
No.
You love it.
I love it. Personally, I do. They also, I think sometimes they get tired that I talk about it too much. Yeah. But they love that I give all thanks to the Holy Spirit and God.
So this is a fun fact, right? You wake up almost every day at 6 to pray in the morning. This is crazy, right?
It's a fun fact. Yeah, Holy Communion.
It's not fun at all. I think it is. Like waking up and talking to the Almighty God.
If it's alone, it is. If it's with mommy, you might get out of devotions like at 8.
At times,
and you're like, time.
At times I feel like she's really hard on you, but she's hard on you for the good reason.
Oh, yes.
What has she taught you in life? What do you learn from her? Being that you're a young girl at 14, a lady growing up like her. You know, I'm calling you a lady because you look so prim and proper. You know?
I've learned from her, number one, to compose myself. I've also learned Luganda from her.
Wait, you didn't know Luganda?
No. No, what I mean, I learned Luganda from her. She taught me Luganda when it was the main language from 1 to 3 years old, those first years of my childhood. So she taught me Luganda, she taught me the Lord. She did not force me, she does not force someone to come and sit down, let's say, watch Power of Prophecy. She does not force someone to come and go to fellowship. She's like, if you want, you can come. And me, it's the joy. Just get from, being even brought up in a Sunday school. I just love it so much. I would advise all the parents to actually try it out. Like if your child does not, venture into the Sunday school, the teens ministry, that would actually help shape your child.
So tell me about your system of schooling, because I understand right now you're homeschooling.
So homeschooling has been great. The system, ACE, what the curriculum does is you're self-taught. You set your own goals. So as myself, my mom's my supervisor, but I set my own goals and I teach myself and she just supervises what I do. So for any parent who would like to homeschool their child, you can go to Spring of Hope Home Educational Center. One of their offices is in Ntinda. I heard that they have a branch in Entebbe. I don't know much about it. But yeah, that's it for me. But I am going back to Vine International Christian Academy next term.
Okay. Now I'm going to ask you a genuine question and don't lie to me. Yeah, I know you Googled it. You Googled this answer before I've even answered. You see?
What?
I want a proper answer. Tell me honestly, as a 14-year-old, what do you know about the ecosystem? When
The
you hear the word.
ecosystem.
Yeah.
When I first heard the word ecosystem, I thought, you know what, maybe it's the environment system and stuff like that. But when I got to go to my ecosystem journey about eco-preservation, my project, I got to realize that ecosystem is actually just nature.
Yeah.
The system or the way that nature works, the way that the environment works, that is ecosystem to me. I don't know about the rest of the people out there who are Googling and stuff like that, but to me, that's what it means.
Do you want to be this activist when you grow up? Maybe you want to be this person who grows trees everywhere. You want to see a lot of greenery. You want to see the ocean, the lakes, maintain their levels and all that. Are you carrying this mantra forward?
Maybe because I'm thinking of doing environmental law or corporate law. We'll see what the Lord has in store for me.
The law? Why the law, sweetheart?
It's my strength.
Who is your role model in life?
No one really is my role model. I could say perhaps the Proverbs 31 woman, but no one really inspires me because no one ventures to do what I want to do.
I love it. I love it when somebody is the first version of themselves. Like you want to be the first one to do it. And the thing is, Favour, no one can ever do anything better than you yourself.
Yes.
You know? And so tell me, but the beauty pageant, this pageantry thing, you're taking it seriously, right? Will we be seeing you contest for Miss Uganda in the future?
I'll think about it. I'm still doubting that I'll be able to do it because I might graduate early and I want to go to Oxford University. So
where you will do the law?
Where I'll do the law. So I'm still thinking about it. If it's really necessary, since that's the whole reason why I started young.
Yeah. You told me yourself that pageantry is expensive, and you also told me it's very hard, you know. What message can you give mama or papa, because they have really invested a lot in this, just at the age of 14, and to even take you abroad and expose you to the world and do all these media circuits? And come on, what message do you have for them?
Mommy
in
and
case
Daddy,
they're watching? Yeah.
Oma and Opa, I'll say this in Korea. Sarange, I love you. I learned some Korean thanks to the movies that I watch. I love you so much. Thank you for supporting my dreams.
Because I hadn't gotten it at first. I was like, what language is this? She's speaking
Korean.
South
Korean, yes.
South
Korean. Yes. Sarange, I love you so much. Thank you for supporting me, and also may God bless you. May He continue to richly bless you and provide for everything that you need. And thank you for showing me the Lord.
Well, Favour, I'm ending this show by taking your trophy, so thank you very much for this. I'll keep it home. This is my appreciation speech. Thank you guys for following the show. I want to thank my team. I want to thank Paul. I want to thank Jatidi. I want to thank Jaruge, each and everybody that has been behind this success story. This show has made it to become the #1 show watched in the entire world. Thank you for this trophy. God bless you and have a good night.
He's lying.
He's lying. Of course I'm lying.